But this is a young man who has not developed at all emotionally. Chances are he's gonna mess up and this situation is gonna fall apart. And those who have survived, not all, but many who have survived finding love that young, they either one, just dealt with all the bumps and stayed together, or they had that village around them to help them get through these situations, to teach them. He had guidance, she had guidance that allowed them to have love and make it work at such a young age. So when you hear about back in the days, people marrying younger, yeah, they had community.
Yeah.
That made a huge difference. But now you have people essentially on an island being young, trying to make a relationship work. And it's like, yo, like we're asking too much. Some people get lucky, but the majority won't survive that. And I'm using a high school example, but that can happen. That can happen as grown adults.
Yeah.
People could be 30, 40 years, 50 years old, older. And certain things have stunted their emotional growth. And they're still not truly ready for that level of commitment.
Yeah.
So yeah, but again, that doesn't mean they're the wrong person. Okay? Because the person is about the character. It's about the traits that fit together, right? That can be in harmony with each other. But they still have to develop certain aspects that will allow a relationship to thrive. Which is why some people, I feel the need to say it's kind of hitting my spirit, you'll have these situations where they can be great friends, but they can't be in a relationship, right? And for some of those people, it's a matter of when they tried to be in a relationship, they were not emotionally ready for that.
Yeah.
And there was conflict in how we handled that. But who they are as people, it's like this, right? So that's why the friendship continues. And now, I don't want to ruffle any feathers, but I'm going to say it, for at least some of these people, that's their true love.
For sure.
But because everything went wrong the first go round, they're too afraid to leave the friendship box. So now it's like, nah, let's just be friends. That's where we operate best, right? But in reality, no, you guys just need to evolve emotionally and heal, and you will actually be able to come back together. For some people, not all. I don't want every friend person right now thinking that's their
now
situation.
Because only 50% has always wanted that too. So yeah,
you know, but it happens a lot.
I love that, Stefan. I've got one last question for you, and it applies to both. So it'll be two answers.
Okay.
If there's a man and a woman listening right now, and both of them are feeling insecure about dating, unconfident about relationships, they've had a bit of rough luck, they're trying to do the work on themselves, be aware, accept who they are, they're doing the healing, but they're in a tough place, what would you say to them?
Just keep pushing forward. Like, don't get discouraged. You know, everything is a process. It's like even trying to become successful. The majority, if not every successful person that I know has a story of having to go through the grind and having moments where we want to quit. We want to give up. We're like, this is not working anymore. I can't keep doing this. But we trusted, whether it be our spirit, our passion, whatever, kept pushing, and eventually the breakthrough happens, and then boom, we're successful the rest of our lives. As long as we keep working, we're successful. And so with dating and relationships, I believe it's the same thing. People want love to be this very pop it in the microwave and everything's ready. And it's like, no, it's a process. And you may have to meet several people. And I say meet. I'm not saying you have to get romantically involved with everybody, but you're going to have to come across some situations. You're going to have to learn. You have to grow.